I want to explain something to you guys. I've been in a lot of YouTuber communities. I've interacted with a lot of YouTubers. I have played a lot of different games. I'm one of the people that, didn't really stay in Raid. I kind of kept moving around. I was at a game before Raid. I'm at a game after Raid. I've got multiple channels. Most people who follow me know all this shit already. I went to TwitchCon, and I got a chance to not only meet some of like the viewers for Raid, but I also got a chance to not only meet Plarium, but I also got a chance to meet the other YouTubers in our Raid Shadow Legends space. And I don't know if this really comes through as a viewer, because to be honest, I was a viewer before I was a YouTuber, but it was for Star Wars, not for Raid. And when I was in Star Wars, before Mobile Gamer reached out to me, or I talked to Arnold, or I talked to any of these other guys, I always had this, like, he's a YouTuber kind of vibe. Like, it's a fake person, it's a persona, for whatever reason, like, I didn't really see everyone as people. And when I started doing YouTube myself, I started to realize, like, another layer to it of, like, most of these people are who they are, in the voice as well as on the camera. Like, but then I've been doing it for enough time, and I've known people like Deadwood, Chosen Plays, Layla Fox. These were primarily the three people I got to meet. I got to meet other people like Lord Zath, Biohack was there, other partners from Twitch too. But I got to meet a lot of people. Shout out to Brad. Shout out to the guy, the bouncer at the bar. They took a photo. Shout out to the guy who took not a photo, but said hi. Shout out to the guy who took a photo outside TwitchCon. So we got to meet some people. And I don't really know how to say it, to be honest, but I feel like I don't know if everyone really understands, like, how good of people these people really are. Like, in the Raid community and in the YouTube in general, like, it's really hard to kind of get a sense of people behind the camera. And I feel like even though I've talked to these people for years, it's also hard to get a sense of people, like, over voice. Maybe it's just me. It could be on me. I don't know. But for me, it's hard, okay? But going down and actually meeting everyone, even Plarium was cool. Like, meeting everybody was really, I want to say, like, eye-opening for me. It wasn't just that it's like, oh, there are people behind the camera, and, like, I got the obvious. But everyone was at a level of beyond nice, and not fake nice. Like, we're all at the convention, you can make a video blasting me, like, none of that shit. It was all like, everyone is legitimately a good person, is what it seemed like. And I really, really came back from TwitchCon kind of appreciating not only the Raid community specifically, because I've spent a lot of time there, but I came back appreciating the job that we all have. I said this to them, and I'm going to say it to you guys, like, the amount to which my inspiration, gratefulness, and in a weird way, like, I thought I would come back, like, more narcissistic, meet a couple people who know I am, have a little bit of a bigger ego check, right? But it was actually completely the opposite, where I came back and felt like almost humbled, where it's like, I got to meet some of the people who actually watch you. And there was a guy, we were walking out of a bar, we were meeting our talent agency, and we're all kind of just drinking, hanging out. We walk out of a bar, a guy elbows me, he's the bouncer of the bar, and was like, damn, like, I saw your mental health video, And when that happened, it's like, I wanted to, like, turn around and cry. Because it's like, not only did that guy, like, recognize me and say hello, which for itself was, like, surprising, because I'm not a very big guy on YouTube. But then the video he calls out of all of them was the mental health video. And that really meant a lot to me. And then the guy I wanted to photo meant a lot to me. It's like, you want a photo with me? With me? Yes. Let's do it. Yes, absolutely. And it really... And then all of your coworkers, or whatever you want to call them, are all great people. And then I spent an extra day with Deadwood when we went to Disneyland. And I got to make the droid and make the lightsaber I've always wanted to. You can make your own custom light. I came back so much happier with the YouTube job I have, because it is really, really easy to get into the numbers, where you spend years. And the only thing I'm doing is seeing this cabin. Like, what you guys are seeing, this is where I've been for years. You can almost consider it like the actual pod. Like, I'm in this box just grinding. And you look at how many views can I get? How many subscribers can I get? Am I making more money? Am I going into the negative this month? Am I going into the positive this month? Like, you get wrapped into the game of it, that sometimes you forget that the content you're actually creating is out there affecting people. And I got that back from the trip. And I want to say thank you, because I realized it from the trip too. So for all the people that have been here years, There's people I can name, like Pizza the Hut comes to mind, who's been into my Twitch streams like for years straight, okay? People like that. Or meeting ZT Speed, who was another Diablo and Mordo guy who decided just to fly down and hang out with us. He was an awesome guy. I hung out with him as much as I hung out with anybody else. We went on a walk together, went down to the park. Really, honestly, it was just, I realized each and every one of you who watched this video, I really appreciate you guys. And Kitty appreciates me being back home. So I'm going to go feed Kitty. This video is what it is. You probably get what I'm saying. Maybe you don't. It's not much of an informative video, but it's a thank you. I love you all. And really from the bottom of my heart, thank you for the years.